Uh-oh. You hear that?
Get 'em, Tom. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Time to type to pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean, and even make it call your spouse. So won't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera, but first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs, we got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado, he on the stroll. Pulling up on pairs from Colorado Pet Patrol.
Aaron, don't go over there. How you doing, bud?
What's up, man?
My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. I want to have a little talk with you about who you're here to meet today.
No, I'm good.
That's cool. We'll just go to your house. All right, I wasn't going to call the police, but we'll send the police to his house, guys. I'll get the plate number. I think he's from Texas. You want to have a conversation, bro? I don't have to call the police. Literally, that's it. We have a conversation. I don't have to call the police. You drive off. Here's his plate. You drive off, and I'll just send the police to your house, and we'll go to your work.
What's the questions?
Okay? I want to know what you're here doing.
I was just supposed to hang out with somebody.
How old is this somebody?
She was underage.
How old is this somebody?
She's underage.
Dude, how old is this girl?
I
You can keep lying. I'll just call the police.
No, I already know where this is going.
Okay, so how old is this girl?
She's 13.
What are you doing, man?
Well, I was just gonna hang out with her.
You're just gonna hang out with her?
Yeah.
No intentions of going back to your house?
No, that's why I knew this shit was fake.
You did?
Yeah, because she didn't want to add me on Snap. She didn't want to add me on. So I was really curious. This
So
was like
so
a police sting.
you would no, I'm not cops. I'm not the police.
Well, then what is this?
It's just I'm a private citizen. This happened to my kid, and I do it. This is my 522nd catch. I have 200 and something arrests.
Okay.
I don't call the police on everybody. I call the police on people who drive off.
Okay.
So I do want to have a conversation. And your intentions were not to have sex with this girl?
I was actually curious if it was fake or not.
So you would
I already knew it was,
you would commit a bunch of felonies just to joke around?
What felony?
Sexual exploitation of a minor, internet luring, and explicit photos. All class 3 and a class 4 felony. Put you in prison for 40 years, dude. You didn't know you weren't allowed to hang out with kids?
I already knew where this was going, though.
Have you done this before?
No,
never.
But I knew it was.
So in 2012, you weren't charged with the same thing?
No, I wasn't charged with anything.
You were charged. They dismissed the charges, right?
Yeah.
So
because I was 17 years old.
Oh, you were 17?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah.
No, you're not 30.
Yeah, I'm 30.
You're not 30, bro. I know how old you are, dude.
Anyways, so what are the questions?
I mean, if you're gonna, I want to go over this. I want to make sure we're not gonna do this shit again. But you keep lying, bro.
Okay.
Your last name's Cervantes, right? Or I forget exactly what it is. I have it right here. You're not 30.
Okay.
So in 2012, you weren't 17.
Okay.
Were you?
2017?
Mm-hmm. I mean, 2012.
This happened. Yeah, I was still in high school, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, you were still in high school, so they dropped the charges. But now you're not in high school no more.
Okay.
Talking about meeting and having sex with a child.
What else do you want to hear, bro?
I mean, bro, you could just drive off. I just call the police. It's your choice.
What's the
I want accountability, bro.
Okay.
You were fixing to rape a child.
No, I wasn't.
Which you told her you were bringing her to your house. You told
I don't
her.
even have a house.
You don't have a house?
No, I don't.
So you know who do you stay with?
I live out of my tribe.
You live out of your
I
tribe?
didn't know where this was going, bro.
So why would you take the chance of getting arrested?
I was curious.
You know what curiosity does?
What are they going to try to do?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What are they going to try to do?
So
because this is all entrapment. You know what I mean?
So you know what entrapment is?
This is entrapment.
Enlighten me. What is entrapment?
So why would they make a fake profile and another profile, and then give all the information out, and then you're not having a Snap, your phone not being...
I promise you didn't talk to me. I promise you I got this yesterday from her best friend, the person who's supposed to drive you here today. Their parents called me.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
I don't. My kids don't have Snap.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to have Snap.
That's why I already knew where it was going. Like, why couldn't you have Snap?
You would allow your 13-year-old child to have Snap?
Why would you have Messenger?
What, Messenger? Everybody has a Facebook.
No, they don't.
My kids have Facebooks.
No,
So how old do you have to be to have a Facebook? Do you know?
I don't know.
13.
I figured you have
13.
to be at least 18.
Nope. There's teen groups for Facebook.
Okay.
You found this girl on a dating site, correct?
Yeah.
And then you researched her and found her on Facebook.
No, it populates. So whenever you give out your phone number, it connects it to the Facebook.
Her phone number is not connected to the Facebook.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
her
does.
phone.
Because I didn't look her up.
I promise you, her phone number is not on Facebook.
It linked to the Facebook, though.
Well, I'm just telling you, her phone number is not on there.
I'm just telling you too. Then what's the coincidence?
You researched her name.
How?
I think you just typed it in.
Nope.
Sam, and then you put her
No,
last.
because you know how it says people you know?
Uh-huh.
Her.
Okay, so you saw her in people you know.
Yes.
And then you clicked on her.
Correct.
Sent her a friend request.
Correct.
For what?
Just to see what if it was real or not. Because I was really curious. Because like the photos were kind of fake.
Those photos are real. So you told her you were gonna have sex with her, and you're here.
I was joking. Oh my.
So were you gonna go inside?
No.
You were never gonna go inside.
Well, I was gonna meet her, see if she was even fucking real.
What if she was real?
Oh, then I'd be like, hey, this is not appropriate. Because she's fucking 13 years old.
I know. And you were gonna have sex with her. You said you were gonna lick her pussy.
Wasn't.
You didn't say that?
I was joking.
That's not a good joke, bro.
I was.
What if?
Well, I didn't
Do you have
think it was
kids?
real.
Do you have kids?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of.
Yeah.
You don't know if you have kids.
No, I don't. I could have kids lying. I don't.
Do you fuck a lot of 13-year-olds
No.
you just don't know about?
No.
Sorry, I don't want to get. And I didn't want to get you at the door because I don't want them to call the police on you. I'm not trying to get you locked
So
up.
what other
I'm trying.
questions
I want to go over these chats, bro.
Okay.
I want to go over these chats.
Okay.
What was the comment that you said she's lucky you don't have a basement?
She made that comment.
You made that comment.
She kept saying.
You
I'm
said
good-
lucky for you I don't have a basement.
Because she was
are
like,
you a creeper?
Oh my god.
I'm just asking. It's just, dude, you know how many
Can you
people
let
I
me
catch?
fucking-
Yeah,
can
go
you
ahead,
let
go
me
ahead, go ahead,
talk?
go ahead,
Can
go
you let me fucking
ahead.
talk?
Yeah, I don't like letting predators talk, but go ahead.
I'm not a predator.
You're a child predator.
No.
You want to bet?
I was joking, dude.
This is a joke to you? If
Yeah,
it was my kid, it wouldn't be a fucking
Well,
joke.
Then why would they make fake profiles? What's the purpose of all this?
Who told you it was fake? You didn't think it was fake.
Oh, I knew it was
I
fake.
promise you she's in with my wife right now. You want me to call the police and you get to see it? Do you want to see it?
It's not like you're already going to call the cops.
No, I haven't called the cops
Then
yet.
just do
It's
it,
your
bro.
attitude that's going to decide if I call the cops or
Because
not.
I know
Because you
that-
were tough to a 13-year-old.
This
You
was-
won't be tough with me.
This was full of shit.
It was full of shit.
All of it.
So you would set up a felony because you wanted to make sure this was full of shit.
Because what is the judge going to find that I did?
Internet luring. You lured a 13-year-old to
But
boondocks.
that's not a fake. What do you mean I lured?
You asked her to come to boondocks. You showed up.
And
That's internet luring. It's a class 3 felony. It's 25 years. Dude, I have hundreds of convictions, bro.
already. That's great. That's great for you.
Yeah, so how are you going to tell me it's not?
so glad
Are you
you're
in law
ruining
enforcement?
people's lives.
Are you in ruining people's lives?
Yeah, dude.
Do you know what
This is-
happens
this
with a
is all
child?
fake.
Do you know
This
what
is all
happens
fake.
with the child?
Okay, just call the cops then.
If you want me to call the cops, I will.
Because
That's
that's what you
fine.
wanna do,
No, I
bro.
don't. I don't want to spend.
What else
I
do
have
you
to
wanna
spend
do?
6 hours. I
What
want to
else
make
do you
sure that
wanna
you're
go
accountable. Stop fucking lying.
I already know.
Okay, so why are you here? Start being accountable, bro.
Because I
Because you
was-
fell for a fucking
No,
child.
I knew it was fake.
You knew it was fake.
I knew it was
Mhm. Are you law enforcement?
What does that make?
I'm just asking. Are you law enforcement?
Don't worry about
Because you should act like you know the law if you are.
I
You
do.
clearly don't know what entrapment means. You clearly don't understand
Well, why would you
what
make a
internet
fake
luring.
profile?
How do you know it's fake?
it.
The only way, dude, I will prove to you it's real I will call the police and they will have her come out. My wife will come out with her.
So then, what was the purpose of all this? Is this just so you?
We caught her because she liked you and you liked her. Yeah.
Bro, all that was fake.
It was all fake.
Well, I knew it was all fake
Then why would you show?
because I'm curious. I was so curious.
You jerked off, bro. You were playing with yourself. You sent a picture of yourself
That
playing
was
with
my thumb.
Really? Good try. Okay, so you had your hand on your dick.
No.
Yeah.
I had it like this.
Want me to show you the picture? Want me to show you the picture?
No.
You had your pants unzipped with your hand on your shit.
Okay.
Right? While you're talking to a 13-year-old.
Okay.
That's okay? You think that's all right?
No.
Do you have any family or friends here or anybody?
No. I'm out here by myself.
So if we talk to somebody, they wouldn't say you're a creep? Like if I posted this all over social media, nobody's going to say you're a creep?
That's what I already know you're gonna do.
Depending. I can only post it if the police show. So if I don't call the police, I have hundreds of catches, as I just told you, that I don't even call the police.
Okay.
All right, so, but your attitude,
What do you
bro.
want me to say? I'm sorry.
No, it's not about that. Take some accountability. You were fixing to fuck a 13-year-old today.
I wasn't.
Well, you were gonna hang out with. Okay, so at least you were gonna hang out with
I just
her.
want to know if she was real.
And if she was real, you guys were gonna.
This is inappropriate. I'm leaving. That's it. I just want to know if she was real.
Were you working right now?
I just got off work.
You just got off work. Did you
Yeah.
take off the work to get here at this time?
No, I was just doing some volunteer work.
What do you volunteer with kids?
No, for traffic. For traffic.
You volunteer?
What?
You volunteer for traffic?
Yeah. No. I volunteer to get traffic violations. Yes.
I didn't say dude. You got a fucking smart ass attitude.
No, you don't
You're
understand
tough
what
to a little
you
child.
don't understand what I'm trying to say.
I don't. I don't.
You're trying to-
I don't speak
you're trying-
fucking
you're trying
pedo.
to yeah. Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
So what's up? What do you want to do?
I want to make sure this shit doesn't happen again. I want to make
won't.
sure there's some accountability.
It
So
won't.
who do we know that we can make sure that doesn't happen again? Because I can call the police.
Well, you would know again if you saw me again on Meet Me.
Who?
You'd make another
Who?
profile. That Meet Me profile, whatever.
What does that have to do?
That's that dating app.
What does that have to do with you
that's how-
having
that's-
somebody to hold you accountable?
That's how you.
I could have the police hold you accountable, and the judge will show you it's internet luring, sexual exploitation of a minor. They're 2 class 3 felonies.
Okay.
But this is entrapment, right?
Because I didn't do anything. Okay.
Are you prior law enforcement? Are you prior law enforcement?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not familiar with the laws out here.
I'm just asking if you're prior law enforcement. No? Okay.
I've never been.
So why do you act like you know the law when you clearly don't?
Well,
I mean, I'm sure you researched it because you told her to reach out to you when she turned 17. You remember that?
Yeah.
Why 17?
Because that's the age of consent.
Did you look that up?
Yeah.
Pretty weird for a 31-year-old to look up the age of consent.
No, because why would you want to be getting in trouble?
Why would you want to have sex with a 17-year-old?
Because it's legal.
It's morally wrong.
By whose standards?
You don't think you think a 31-year-old should be having sex with a 17-year-old?
Bro, I see what 58-year-olds dating 18-year-olds.
Do you think that's okay? Do you think it's okay?
No.
Okay.
But they do it anyway.
They do. They do.
Okay.
And sick fucks like you come meet 13-year-olds.
Okay, I was gonna meet her. That was it.
Yeah. Well, you can talk to these people here. Right here.
So you're lying.
Yeah. I was lying. I call the police on every pedo I meet.
I'm not a pedo.
You're a pedophile. Fucking sucks. Wrong department, y'all. Really sucks. How are you? I don't know if you know of us, but I'm Thomas Fellows, Colorado Pet Patrol. He's here to pick up a 13-year-old for sex. Says super sexual stuff. I have the book right here. He was just walking. I don't know if he was throwing trash, but they were supposed to meet inside. Clearly, you know, we weren't going to let him go inside. There's too many kids here, obviously. So that's kind of what we got here. I don't know if you want to go over this. I got it kind of marked out. The orange is where it was age drop. So he like blew her off on the dating website and then found her on Facebook and started over. So there's a couple different dating sites. But orange is where we tell him we're 13, and then like blue is interesting, and pink is where he's like, I'm gonna suck your vagina, you're gonna suck my penis type shit. He was charged in 2017 for the same thing, but it did get dismissed. I just was letting you know. So he's beat this once before. We thought this was Thornton. He picked this place, but we did think it was Thornton, because that's where the decoy lives, in Thornton. The pink is where it gets crazy. Yeah, that's where he says the stuff. Sorry. How was the reception, y'all? Yeah, no problem.
What do you guys want?
It's the first time in Northland, y'all. One by one. It is.
So once we get you back to the city, this officer is going to meet you at 3:11. Okay. If you want to talk, you can.
Love that. Love it. Oh, I love it. I did not think he was going to jail today when I saw Northland, y'all. We haven't done a catch here in a while, but they were never, they do their investigations, but they've seen enough. Another department that's just tired of this shit. These guys walking, it's not okay. Good job, Pink Horse. If somebody wants to slap Pink Horse's cash up in here and you guys want to show some love, I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for the donations here. I can't see if there was any, but I'm assuming there was. Thank you so much. You guys smash the like, please. Numbers are low, so I'm assuming there was really bad reception, huh? Shout out Northland, absolutely right. You guys should be proud of your officers here. They did a great job. No bullshit. Just did their job, and I'm super happy to see this. This is a new start, a new department just doing amazing. All right. I'm gonna mute this real quick. Do you guys want the video? Do you want the video of what I just recorded?
Sure.
I'm gonna go grab a SIM card holder.
Fine.
I'll be right back. Cool. Getting the bin number here. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. Good job calling the police as always. And you kind of got to see one live.
Can I get your info?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it all there?
It's all there.
Okay.
But I can give you my address. You probably want that. Thank you, sir. Everything but my address is on there.
Right.
Look how hot.
No, we'll have one in custody. We're good for. Have you done one of these in Northland before?
Uh-huh.
I think I remember.
Yeah, you look familiar for sure.
There's like the old Bronco fan guy.
Yeah.
Kind of by a school, actually.
Yes, I know exactly
Yeah.
which one. Yes.
What's the address?
It's been a while since we've been out here, but yeah, that might have been the last one, to be honest with
Oh,
you.
really?
Yeah, we've been traveling a lot, so.
Nice. I appreciate the work.
Yeah, thank you. Unfortunately, they're everywhere, and we got a bunch of decoys nationwide now, so it's like,
Freaking ridiculous.
and we would never pick a place like this, man. This is what he wanted. It was so crazy, so I made sure that he didn't go to the front or nothing. So
Strange.
yeah, cool guys, thank you.
All right, cool.
Have a good
Did
day.
you get him a card?
I got one, case
Cool.
number. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Get 'em, Tom. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Hey, time to type the pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean, or even make it call your spouse. So why don't you come on out and see what we're talking about? We got you on camera, but first, is anyone in the house? Look, we got your chat logs, we got you by the balls. And when the police pull up, we give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado, he on the stroll. Pulling up on Bear from Colorado Bear Patrol.
Call the fucking police.
Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Hey, nah, we not the police. You can take off at any time, but just know when you do that, the cops gonna be on your line. Come on, you bought booze and lubes and condoms, dude. Even sent dick pics with your face in them too. He came to me, the 12-year-old bundle of joy, your 51-year-old husband. You desperate, boy. And let me guess, this is your first time you wasn't gonna do nothing.
I never did anything like this. I would never do anything like this again.
But that ain't what the chat logs say.
You said you didn't care about the age. You said you had your lube and condoms, and you gave me your address, which you gave me your neighbor's address, by the way.
And then we found you, exposed you on YouTube, and now we clown you.
Call the fucking police.
Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Royce K, so you know it got stopped.
I never did call the fucking police. I never did
Call the fucking police. You didn't do it.
No, sir, I know you don't believe it.
You were charged.
I know I was charged because I had got a plea bargain where I said I had oral sex with a 6-year-old boy.
A 6-year-old boy?
Yes, that's what I did. Say.
Smash a like if you think this is fucked up.